Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey from The Shape of Light,
This is Nancy Jean in the garden.
and we are here as the Weekly Wonderings, and we read on five energies every week. And this is for the week of August 28th through September 3rd. August 28th is the full moon as well as the solar eclipse.
Aha.
So, should be interesting. So, did I tell you we read on five energies? Body, mind, spirit, grounding, and clarity. I don't have a script, so sometimes I remember and sometimes I don't. I read five tarot cards. Nancy Jean reads five crystals in the garden. So let's begin.
Hmm. Oh, we're branching out. Yes.
Interesting. Body. There's a certain hmm, season that's over. Makes sense. It's the eclipse, and you're complete with it. And you've called the energy back into yourself, into your body. You've called your creativity back. It's like you had an energy out there, and you're kind of calling it back into yourself. Body, mind. You have a really clear vision of where you want to go and a real focus, and you know how to get there. You know how to use your mind. You know how to use your words in a really clear manner. Body, mind, spirit, to take hold of your creativity and your passion and actually utilize it and be the authority. Body, mind, spirit, grounding. It's a good week. Grounding is, you're allowing or you're calling on your own light, your own guidance to focus and empower your own energy. And there's a lot of changes going on, and sometimes we have to really dig deep for our own inner strengths
Hmm.
to, manifest what and move forward. Body, mind, spirit, grounding, and then clarity. Clarity is in your heart. Your clarity is like, how do I feel about this? Your clarity at the end of the day is really in your heart.
Hmm.
That's what I get.
This week is spectacular. We're going to start with our root chakra, and in the root chakra, which is our security comes from dealing creatively with all the things we see happening around us and not thinking them all the way through, dealing with them well. And our
Mhm.
spirit says connection with spirit is really, really what we need. When I see those two in some place like that, I think it's going to be a week when we're going to have a lot of trials and tribulations. Well, that's true because our body is caught between the future and the present,
Mhm.
and it is saying more things are going to appear physically in the future, but at this time, and this is how we work with the energy, values are being purified. So this is going to be the week when we see where people really stand
Mhm.
on things universally. Because what's emerging out of Earth is just, this is so much fun. Well, maybe it's not going to be fun to live through, but it's going to be fun. There are many paths ahead of us, and the correct one will appear. That's why we have to keep our mind creative and keep fluid and keep thinking and grounding our mind into our spirit, because this is going to be a week of rapid, rapid change. It's going to be, I know it's solar eclipse and all that stuff. Boy, is it going to be a week of change. And it's going to be a week when we're really going to have to scramble. And it's going to be a week when you're going to have to decide, where do I really stand? We've had that three times. Where do I really stand? This is the third call. You're
Mhm.
going to have to choose where you really stand. But it's going to be choose. The only mistake you can make is to not choose anything.
Right.
Okay? Okay.
Cool.
Bye, Jeffrey.
Blessings.